Hi again, it's Liz from RG Beauty, and I wanted to talk to you today about a mascara I have been testing out. And I've used it a couple of times, and I actually like it, which is kind of weird for me. I don't do false eyelashes. I've never tried. My hand is not steady, so that makes me a little nervous with application of them. I'm kind of worried they're gonna end up like like that. But I also don't really like the look of like a thick, heavy mascara eyelash look. I kind of like a more relaxed, natural eyelash look. So there are quite a few new mascaras on the market that are supposed to give you closer to what you would have with a false eyelashes, but in a mascara so you don't have to apply them. And the one I've been trying now for a couple of applications, I think I've used this now 5 times, and I'm actually starting to like it, is the, I'll show you the box first, the CoverGirl So Lashy. And as you can see on the box, it has this bizarre looking brush, and that is actually the brush and the product. That's actually the brush of the product. That's how it looks. It's not quite as big as on the box, clearly. And it's got this end that's a ball that you really go in and get the close-up. You can get really into the lashes on the edges, on the inside, and underneath. So you can go in like that, and then the ball lets you get the lashes right on the edge like that, or go underneath. I'm not a big fan of underneath. I feel like my eyes look weird with underneath. But you can see my eyelashes are naturally long, but they're kind of thin. So I tend to lean into the volumizing because I'm not so much looking for the length, I'm looking for the volume. A few years ago, I actually had an issue with my eyelashes. And if you notice, like I pointed out when I zoomed in, they're really long, but they're very thin. What happened was I had been using the same eyelash curler like since high school, and the rubber had finally started to go, and I'm talking like I used it for like 15 years. And the rubber on it was finally starting to go. I used to apply oil to it to soften it, and that actually worked. But it finally went, and so I went to go get a new one, and I was looking at the prices of the eyelash curlers and kind of went like, I can't do that. So of course, what do? You go to e.l.f., and I grabbed an e.l.f. eyelash curler. Big mistake. Something about the design. I went in, first of all, it always pinched my eyelid, which hurt like heck. And then I would tear up and my makeup would go everywhere. But I actually, when I pinched it in, my eyelashes snapped in half on both eyes in 2 different places. And I didn't actually even notice until I put on the mascara and saw that there were stumps. That was the only time in my life I've ever considered getting eyelash extensions because it was bad. It was bad. And I don't even know if there's pictures of me from that time before they kind of grew back in. Those ones fell out and new ones grew in because it was just awful. It was like eyelash, eyelash, no eyelashes, eyelash, 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 like that, because they were just little teeny stumps. And of course, because I felt guilty going out and buying a new one, I kept using the same eyelash curler, which meant it pinched it in the same place, which meant I had curl, 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 stumps, curl, curl, curl. Eventually, I actually upgraded and spent a few more dollars, not still a ton of dollars, and got a Tweezerman eyelash curler, which I actually really like. And I highly recommend one if you kind of have my eye shape and are looking for an inexpensive eyelash curler. I would avoid the e.l.f. because, again, stumps, literally stumps. When I switched to the Tweezerman, it actually gets tighter on my eye without pinching, and where it curled behind the stump. So I was able to actually get mascara to work even on the stumps to make it look better. And then over time, the stumps fell out and new lashes grew in. But ever since then, my eyelashes actually seem to be very sparse still, very thin. I like the CoverGirl because it is keeping my lashes more on the natural side while still making them stand out a little bit. It's really good with definition. It's not clumping very much, which I find really impressive. I don't like eye mascara when it starts to clump. That's like my least favorite thing. I really don't like it. And that's the problem with a lot of volumizing ones, is they will cause your lashes to clump and then they start to look super fake and just sort of layered on. And I don't really like that. So this one actually is getting a thumbs up from me, which is surprising because I rarely buy mascara, and I saw this and went, you know what, I want to try it just to try it because the brush looked so unique. So I did it, and yeah, so far so good. I like it. All right, I am Liz. This is RG Beauty. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give me a thumbs up if you like this product. If you tried it and hated it or tried it and love it, please tell me in the comments. I'd like to hear your opinion. Any products on the market you want me to test, please let me know and I will look into grabbing it. See if what kind of price I can get for it. Like, I bought this at Ulta with a coupon and another coupon. But you know, gotta do these things on a budget. Just the way it works. So I'll talk to you soon. Have an awesome day. Bye.